We're going to get started. Really happy tonight to do our first open mic. This is the Black Power open mic.
That's right.
So tonight we're hoping everybody that comes up to spit has something to say about our education, incarceration, immigration, Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, Obama, life, right, and progress. That's what I hope we're going to be spitting today. And what I'm going to do is I'll mix it up a little bit. I hope that none of you are shy about coming to the mic. Virgins to the mic, we're going to show them love just like anybody else, right? Clap it up, right? Yeah. Make sure that they come back and they keep working on their art, because we all had to start somewhere. Clap it up for Brother Professor Righteous.
I looked and I saw that man they call the law. He was coming down the street at me. I had visions in my head of being laid out cold and dead, or else murdered by the 3rd degree. I said, oh Lord, if you can save me from that man, don't let him make a pope out of me. But the Lord, he was not quick. The Lord raised up his stick and beat the living hell out of me. Now, I do not understand why God don't protect a man from police brutality. Being poor and black, I've no weapon to strike back, so who but the Lord can protect me?
There you go. Professor Righteous in the house. Give him another one. Give him some more love. Takes a lot to come up in front of people. Peace, God. How you doing?
Doing great.
All right. All right. So, moving on along for our poetry list, for our Black Power Poetry Night, we're going to bring up some sister energy. You ready for some sister energy? We're going to mix it up. Make sure that we get a balance going on, right? We're going to call up a black hand, people, for Sister Tanika Wilder.
This piece is entitled Epiphany and is dedicated to one of my clients and to all of our children. Blood coursing black and blue through my veins, crisscrosses my capillaries, hugs the solid corners of my wildly pumping heart, and alerts me to the fact that anger is trying to move in and become my best friend. It wants me to form an alliance and give in to the pain, frustration, and anguish that seeks to threaten the very core of my sanctity, livelihood, and vitality. I refuse to die young from physical and mental exhaustion that greets me in the morning before the sun rises to its peak and keeps me up at night before I go to sleep. I refuse to swallow my pride to follow unethical protocol to make somebody else's pockets rich while disguising my own values and morals of a higher niche. I have been duped, deceived, bamboozled, and tricked to believe I could actually make a difference in the lives of children who deserve to see brighter hopes and dreams by adults who genuinely care for them in their most pertinent needs. But who really cares among a mass scale of millions when most people are trying to survive 24 hours in a day, 7 days a week, amid a paycheck so small it's gone in 1 week? I refuse to worship the gods of corporations and its smaller cousins who shall remain nameless, because at the end of the day, they too are trying to fetch a carrot dangling from a tiny, pathetic stick that they will never catch in a forest deep and dense. I will bow down to my highest truth and will not defer to man-made rhetoric dressed up in fanciful theories of fluff, designed to pacify audiences who remain blinded by society's roots. How much would you sacrifice to the false gods and goddesses posing as saviors, knights, kings, and queens? How much have you sacrificed to piece together broken shards of your self-esteem? The sky is limitless, and my life is a serious game, one that I'm not willing to gamble for the price of accepting pain.
Thank you, sister. Sister Tamika Wilder. And now, I don't know if you're ready for this. I gotta think about this. I don't know if you're ready for this brother. This brother here spits absolute heat and brilliance. Welcome to the stage, a black hand for Brother Baba I.N.F.O. See, the brother doesn't need the mic. See, that's what I'm saying. He you know, that's how he gets down.
So, ghost of Harlem's past, Babylon and Babylon. Oh Harlem, oh Harlem, oh Harlem, my pen bleeds for you. Howling like a dog in heat on a full moon night, suffering root shock since the tree of life was bulldozed. Lost, forever buried in concrete invisible, wandering like a lost soul trying to find its name, battling extinction, babbling on in Babylon, telling endless stories of the people and the places and the faces that they've seen, both in this life and the past. For the door to the past leads to the future, not to repeat the bitter with the sweet. Oh yes, I remember sweet, like hot donuts from George's and bean pies and fish sandwiches from the Muslim steak and tape when you got the munchies. School was at the crossroads, 125th and Lenox, from a stepladder, listening to Malcolm, Marcus, and Carlos Cook. Across from the Teresa Hotel where Fidel stayed, because they wouldn't give him a room in the inn downtown, kind of like Jesus and Mary. When Lindy was the hop, before B was the bop, long before hip-hop. Maybe some numbers runners or bootleg or two, Langston Renaissance, Claude McKay, and Zora too. These sweet memories we bring to you, babbling on in Babylon, where Malcolm was assassinated at the Audubon. Summers filled with menacing, ordered a feather and tap a window, talent night at the Apollo, before boys were shipped overseas to fight old men's wars, before the smack and the crack, buying the latest LP from Sakulu's record shack, checking out Miriam and Hugh grazing in the grass. Before badass Tom Sankara waved his pearl-handled pistol in the air at Harriet Tubman's school and was assassinated. We still go through the Cotton Club. Duke's spirit still lives there. The late-night eat spot was Wells, where chicken and waffles dwell. Long before I.N.F.O got Christopher Columbus fever and discovered it, when African vendors lined 125th Street selling their wares, smiling, burning incense in the air. I'm just here bringing your memory back to black, babbling on in Babylon. Oh Harlem, oh Harlem, oh Harlem, my pen bleeds for you.
Junior.
You're all of you deep in confusion. She barks at you and you at him. You don't even know what you're doing. See, you're all just graves to them. If you want to be whole, and if you really want to be square, I suggest you get with the mission, because none of them really fight fair. In life must be these battles. In loss, we must see life. With melanated armor, I am the means to rise above the strife. The reality of consequence, I breathe. I know some soldiers will fall, and although I do love these slaves, we cannot free them all. It doesn't matter who I'm quoting, and it never matters who I see. My lineage is royal, filled with divinity. But not quite how you're thinking. No, no man is a slave to me. Every one of us is broken, but together we can be free. The chains of mine are binding, loosened by the knowledge tree. It's tougher than any real G running around these here mean streets. If I may, I'll pause, and you do pardon my vernacular. America ain't beautiful, and her spangles ain't spectacular.
Tell it, baby.
Like her system is, my English is said, and grammar that's been broken. I step aside, I walk the bump, my people won't go too.
I just want to say I was adopted by Harlem. When I landed here 7 years ago, they was like, you belong here. And they just started like taking all the negativity and the lies out of my head and feeding me the true knowledge of myself. And that's how I became Shaka Harlem. So I'm proud to deliver this poem. Restore professional seamstress. I beat the devil down because God is the mother who claims us, made from mud. I breathe in her air, and I walk with no fear. I talk with no fear. I see the vision clear because this bad squad from Harlem Talent superseding expectations, now who's looking? Couple $100 billion for my kids, I'm a D on a chick. Now the hood know what it is. We telling baby Lion them, $250 per head. We Andre the Giant with that prohibition bread. Get that cake, get that key, and do whatever for the honey. Cause love is the cure, can't nobody take it from me. Who's a nigga now? The return of the divine. Find out the whole time this earth is yours and mine. We are children of the sun and paid the cost to be the boss. No more rats or no roaches in my motherfucking house. No more black abortions or lazy niggas on the couch. We village veterans pushing poverty out. Raising a child like James Brown, be black and be proud. One life, one love, we shot it for unity now to restore order. Second verse. Anybody smoke weed in here? Hey. We breaking the laws created by man. The real law is love. Greed cannot understand. Roster elders. Do not pretend. Let's legalize it. Free our people from the pen. Spitting razors of knowledge. I'm Ethiopia's finest on big trends. Because my culture is timeless. You see it, you should find it. Can you see it in the stars? I'm coming for that cream. And we shutting down the bars. Flash trash photography with the staff for truth. Because money ain't a thing when your people riding with you. Didn't think I can do it? Well, look what I become. I went from dumping in the streets to thumping on the drum. I see your heads rocking. Y'all know y'all want something. This lyrical genius paid their dues, refused to lose. Don't get it confused. Me and my dude rocking Agyei in their hearts. Full flight and won't stop as I get bitch to the app with this here our style. Veterans of poverty, never getting plowed by their bullshit. Like a toy soldier with a full clip. Elevate the change, never take the real range to restore order. Thank you.
That sister had energy, right? All right. Sister Shakamoto, did I say that right?
Yes, Shakamoto.
All
yes.
right.
It's a mixture of Shaka, Zulu, and Kimono in honor of the Asiatic Africans who traveled here to America and became what is known as Native Americans.
That's what we say. Little history. We need the history. We need the history. How's everybody feeling this evening? I'm glad to see all of these beautiful faces, strong faces. We got some people who returned. Glad to see Brother Charles in the house. Glad to see. Got my oldest seed, Nubia. Wave your hand, Nubia. Let them know. That's Nubia Tyehimba right there. She's going to continue the Tyehimba nation when Daddy's gone. We want to bring on now this brother I met, I believe, via Facebook, and he told me at that time he was a poet. So now we finally get to interact on the poetry level. Let's give a hand for Brother Mark Polite.
This one is called, Let Me Tell You About My People. Let me tell you about my people. My people face all kind of evil. Resilient. We win, we are supposed to. And deserve a medal of honor for all the bullshit we go through. Even when we're hated, we don't return in kind. We find hope in the dimmest of places. Never long cowered in fear. We passed on our lessons to the next generations. Building on the real, living, inspiring. Being black and American means courage under fire.
Yeah.
Cause the shots never stop. No ceasefire. The peace has expired. Under the gun, even if we don't got one. But my people, we still keep on, whether down south or up south. Quiet or slick mouth. We enrich this place, even as we face derision and hate. Our culture is studied, whether South Carolina or the South Bronx. Our culture is studied and knocked off, appropriated but not appreciated.
I like that. Another hand for our brother Mark tonight. All right, now we got another brother coming up. All right, and I hope you're ready for him. I have invoked the ancestor spirit to watch over every one of you, because this is about to get ugly in the most beautiful way. Trust me. Brothers and sisters, please welcome to the stage, Brother Earl.
Peace, family. How you doing?
Yes, yes, glad to be here. Yes. Okay, I'll start with this one. I titled this Uncivil Rights. I dedicate this to Michael Brown, Eric Gardner, Freddie Gray, Tamir Rice and Sandra Bland, as well as every black man or woman with dreams and plans to lay hands on all the George Zimmermans that got us sick and tired of being sick and tired, because every time shots are fired, our souls get scattered. If black lives really mattered, white privilege wouldn't be pasteurized, shaped and sized like the milk puss you drink. They do whatever they want, yet somehow we think justice will prevail. It's time I lift the veil, so just us set sail, cause it's not like we can trust them on a boat. Our mind and money has to be the moat. Castles were built in Europe after Africa became prey. To stop violence, just silence. Bobbleheads that talk shit but piss our power away. Rap better than Jay, creating reasonable doubt. While police cop a plea, they scrape the knee, choking us out. It's time our representation be back about any means necessary. Soldiers, sergeants, and a press secretary, cause to tip the scales of war, oppression is my yacht seesaw, and whether Angela or Larry Davis can't take it anymore. I'm down for whoever stands up by fist or foresight, common sense left, calling it civil rights. So my pen is anything but civil. When I write, integration was wrong. The Indians knew you could never get along with somebody that wants you to die, but you kumbaya ass niggas continue to try. Be it capitalism.
Brother, I'm sorry.
But you kumbaya ass niggas continue to try. Be it capitalism or Christianity, it's sheer insanity to think devils will do good. Tulsa after Tulsa, Rosewood after Rosewood, Harlem, Brooklyn, and every black neighborhood has been genocide and gentrified. Malcolm ain't never lied. The Constitution, constipated. The Second Amendment, my affidavit. We need deacons on defense and Panthers on the prowl. I scribe this scowl so black mothers can smile again. Burying our children has to end, but I refuse to purchase fear. Rather save on my feet than spend on my knees when the math is so sincere. Buy black only, $, even deaf people hear. So our only march is to our own drum, till have and have-nots are equally yoked on every societal tier. But sadly, some of us are still programmed to trust a process politicians plead we adhere. Just remember what Don Corleone from The Godfather said: whoever comes with the truce is the traitor. If nothing else, on this be clear.
Winding down, I also want to make a quick confession. We have about maybe 2-3 more people that want to make a quick confession. Would you be mad at me if I told you that I partially used all of you? Would you be mad?
No.
You sure?
No, you know you used it as the good, so.
Absolutely, thank you for that vote of confidence. Today is my 48th time around the sun. And I am so blessed. So I'm thinking about, I'm not the traditional guy who, get a bunch of new sneakers and new suits and go party. That's really not my thing, maybe in my 30s though. Yeah. But, being close to 50, I don't really do that. So I noticed that, I said, oh, there's a Harlem Liberation School on my birthday. So how are we gonna bring that in? Let's do it with revelry, energy, and poetry. So I wanna thank y'all for helping me celebrate my birthday. And with that said, let's bring up Brother Day-Son Allah.
Peace, family. How y'all doing? It feels good to see so many familiar faces. pieces, and going into this piece, I'm going to do is called Identity Crisis, a connotative commentary. And when I say I am because we are. I'm going to, hopefully don't have to write on this paper. Passion pushes the pendulum of my pen to pandemonium, to sever cerebellums with the swords of sacred words. I am an archangel awaiting activation, archiving the striving. My bloodline existed before these here streets, and they one day exist here to line these same streets with blood. I am the sun on the horizon, arising to change the setting. A periodic table of contents, seeking proper context. If the only constant is change, then in revolution, we shall find stability. Paradise is a perspective. I'm prepared to swim 9,000 miles to a majestic and masterful mind state. Contemptuous of the cantankerous climate keeping me captive. My chemical composition cannot be confined by mere chains. My brainstorms are torrential downpours. Superpowers supersede superstitions. I compose Blue Nile blues and trumpet jazz through the horns of Africa. Yeah. I am the sum total of all who have come before me. A running man who turned the WAP into a ghost dance. Bandages for wounded knees, water to wine intoxicating with the grapes of wrath I craft. I am Langston Hughes' light-skinned darker brother. The latter-day saint of a latter-day Claude McKay. The Alpha and the Omega. The I am that I am, though I am constantly told I am not. I strike the rock, throw stones in alabaster temples. I live and breathe for some who no longer have need for breath. Their destinies fulfilled when possession is taken of the proper seat. I am here for the throne. Require no regal raiment. My soul is a scepter. Cranium contains the crook. I pass through great tribulation as coronation. Ancestry is of the Ankh, those who saw the phoenix or the Venu of the eagle and the condor and the hawk and the raven. I am a rebellious raptor of rapture, exiling the signifying monkeys to the planet of the apes, beating my breastplate to check that I'm prepped for guerrilla warfare, knowing full well my sentences can give me sentence to death. I live to grasp the next paragraph, disperse the next verse and capture the next chapter, and stand up for spooks who sit by doors. A poor horse who rides seven-headed beasts. I'm a Sufi in the west on a journey to the east. Wise words being spoken make you whirl like dervishes. I don't preach to the chorus. My serenade is of skirmishes. And while they throw up they set, I'm transforming into Horus, more from Heru. I am come, the shining one, with thunderbolts. I hear their chirps. The birds of heaven crave the eyeballs of evildoers, keys jangle to the abyss, for these songs of Solomon are the revelations of the Genesis. Prepare for the Exodus. Prepare for many mournful lamentations. Prepare, prepare, prepare to be prepared.
Thank you, Brother Day-Son. Brother Day-Son in the house. And now we're going to bring up Kefra Ife.
This is titled, Black People, What Makes You So Strong? Black people, we are the most beautiful people in the world. We have known the battle almost to the point of being destroyed. But still, we're here. Black people, what makes you so strong? We have known suffering, still nothing could take our strut, or smile. Black people, what makes you so strong? We have been through the struggle and it continues. We've been in a war, seems like we've been lost, yet still found a way to love those that have conquered us. Black people, what makes you so strong?
Brother Agyei Smith, featuring Mr. Stealth.
How y'all doing tonight? I thought I'd bring some music to your life for a hot minute. Harlem in the building was good.
One nation under God, I bring proof that the spirit lives. Time to trump like he horsed up. This the American race is standing on the forefront. I don't see the devil all in your eyes hanging. First name Trump, last name Satan. His spirit dark, flesh like a weak bladder. 9/11, maybe the plane should have hit Trump Plaza. The incarnation of Hitler. Agyei Smith shut him down, lyrical minister. Just right here, let him know. That's right, yo, so we gon' flip it. I come through, fuck Trump, we gon' rip it. So come together, everybody stand up, and I'ma give it up, just like that one. Yeah, featuring Mr. Stealth. Where you at? Oh, he got his book of holy rhymes right there. Let's go, my brother.
The American nightmare. Don't talk. Trump. The American nightmare. Don't talk. Trump. The American nightmare. Don't talk. Trump. The American nightmare. Don't talk. The American nightmare. Don't talk.
So you know, I saw this game beat the hellfire. Oh boy, you're slow. I probably see you just all. You're by myself. You saw 7 got King James, Holy Bible. A lot of individuals disobedient to a powerful title. Being evil, people legal. You don't get me violence. Denying the spirit of the Most High, you fire me.
You see someone getting ready to throw a tomato, knock the crap out of her, would you? Seriously. Okay? Just knock the hell. I promise you, I will pay for the legal fees, I promise.
In the house. I am a product of hip-hop generation. No question. It kept me out of the streets, it kept me out of gangs, it kept me from chasing all the girls, just a few. But it kept me on my square. So we can't just throw hip-hop in the trash bin.
That's right.
It has beauty to it, it gives us beauty, right? So we gotta give it up for our brother, Simeon Tafari in the house.
Hello, my name is Simeon Tafari. I'm a poet. I performed here once, a few months back. This poem is called Harlem. Harlem, a stately tribal girl tainted by colonialism. This relic of African prosperity, plagued by vain whores and malefactors, rode my sight. Demons now possess these streets, sucking financial life out of stricken communities. With disdain and disgust, I pledge my allegiance to the revolution.
Agyei.
Show you right.
I can say another one if it's okay.
Hype exaggerated, so I'm fully activated, prepared, assassination to a nation of lost, miscalculated, raising the status quo, but we're back to the basics. I survived decimation with minor fragmentation, detox my mind from miseducation, stay firm on foundation that reflects through my creation, so you can keep your mule, your 48th in your reparation. I rep a nation of people lurking for recreation, searching for yellow brick roads through the decimation. Ironic how we chain with mental devastation, years of deprivation, still smile through the hatred. False prophets only out for admiration and riches, leading disciples to condemnation. I'm determined to reach constellations with no glorification, and if I do, I know my glory's not fixated. Yo. What's up? It's your girl Fisa Rollins, daughter of the streets. We're here at Harlem Liberation School at the Raw Space, and you know, tonight I came through. I conquered all the talent that's in the building tonight. It was beautiful, Black power. Everybody was talented and conscious and about that life, about that Black liberation. Feel me?
My name is Baba Ngoma Osayemi Ifatumi Shea. You can call me Baba. I'm a spoken word artist. I'm a multi-instrumentalist. So I came to listen to what the young people have to say. This is a great opportunity for people to come and be heard. It's a great opportunity to hear some positive Black poetry, which you don't get every place you go. And I invite y'all to come on out. We'll be doing this again and again, I'm sure. And it's been really great. And it was a lovely experience to hear young people do their thing.
Bays, my name is DX21 Day Son of Law. and I'm here at the Harlem Liberation School, and we had a empowering sharing of spoken word, poetry, hip-hop vibrations. It was wonderful to be fed in the spiritual sense and to be able to give forth the energy also in return. It's a great thing that's being done here in Harlem, and I wish to see more and wish to see it expand and wish to see it grow and flourish and shine forth here in Harlem. We need the light. We definitely need the light. Peace.
All right, so my name is Sha Kimono. It means she who dances with the spirit of our ancestors. We up in Harlem, right here at Raw Space Gallery, at a Play Powell. Y'all should come out and definitely support this space, especially for up-and-coming artists who are from New York City, of the African diaspora, because we really believe in supporting our own. For being here tonight, please, for being here tonight, we have met some very powerful people. My beautiful sister and I are going to be doing some music together, you know, because the ancestors blessed us to do that. And I just want to say that it's so beautiful to be so black and so powerful after all the things that we have been through. As the elder said, it's actually been 500 years in this country that we've been suppressed. But the good news is, even without getting our just due of reparations, we have still done remarkable things in our community. And all we gotta do is just keep building and stay strong, y'all. Stay strong in mind, stay strong in body, stay strong in soul and spirit, and not allow anything to stop y'all from doing what you gotta do. And happy birthday to the birthday boy. Many, many more. And keep hip hop alive. Peace.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.